Aspen Vale, Colorado, glitters under a blanket of fresh snow, its ski slopes and luxury lodges buzzing with holiday cheer, but my heart races with a forbidden heat. I'm Harper Quinn, 29, an event planner for the elite Vale Resort, owned by Ethan Cole, the charismatic hotelier whose gray eyes and commanding presence have haunted me since I started working for him 6 months ago. Our late-night planning sessions for the resort's Christmas gala have sparked glances and brushes of hands that linger too long, but he's my boss, untouchable. Tonight, as I finalize the gala decor in my office, the fairy lights twinkling outside, a cryptic email on my laptop, a whistleblower's tip about embezzlement at Vale Resort, threatens to unravel everything, including my heart. Ethan strides in, his dark coat dusted with snow, his gaze locking onto mine with an intensity that steals my breath. "Harper, the gala's guest list needs a final check," he says, his voice smooth but edged, leaning over my desk, his cedar cologne stirring a warmth I can't ignore. My fingers tremble as I hand him the tablet, our hands brushing, the contact sending a shiver through me. "You're tense," he says, his eyes narrowing, a smile playing on his lips. "Something wrong?" I force a smile, the email's accusation. Funds siphoned from the resort's charity fund, linked to Ethan's account, burning in my mind. "Just holiday stress." I lie, but his scrutiny makes my skin flush. Mia Torres, my best friend and the resort's head of security, bursts in, her dark hair pulled tight, her brown eyes sharp with urgency. "Harper, we need to talk," she says, glancing at Ethan. "Alone." He nods, leaving, but his backward glance stirs a longing I've fought to suppress. In the hallway, Mia's voice drops. "I found discrepancies in the charity fund. Millions diverted to an offshore account, and Ethan's name is on the transfers." My heart sinks. Ethan, a thief? The email matches her claim, hinting at a syndicate using the resort as a front. "He wouldn't," I say, but doubt creeps in. "Someone's framing him," Mia insists. "But my office was bugged this morning. We're being watched." Her words chill me, the stakes higher than I imagined. I slip the email printout into my bag, my hands shaking. "We need proof," I say, and Mia nods, her loyalty grounding me. "I'll dig deeper, but be careful, Harper. This feels bigger than fraud." Back at my desk, I open the email, finding coded messages about Snow King and payments through fake vendors. A text from an unknown number flashes. "Stop digging, Harper, or you're done." My breath catches, someone knows. I call Ethan, my voice unsteady. "We need to meet. Tonight." He suggests his lodge, his tone warm but guarded. At his lodge, the fire crackles, casting a glow over the leather furniture, the air scented with pine and whiskey. Ethan pours me a drink, his fingers grazing mine, sparking heat that pools low in my belly. "What's this about, Harper?" he asks, his gray eyes searching, his proximity dizzying. I hesitate, the printout heavy in my bag, but his nearness, his breath, his scent, clouds my judgment. "I found something," I say, my voice trembling. "About the charity fund. Fraud." His face hardens, but he steps closer, his hand on my arm. "I'm being set up," he says, his voice low. "I've been investigating too, but it's dangerous. Trust me, Harper." The tension between us hums, his hand sliding to my cheek, our lips inches apart. I want to believe him, but Mia's warning and the text echo. "Why me?" I whisper, my heart pounding. "Because you're my weakness," he murmurs, his thumb tracing my jaw, the touch igniting a fire I've fought for months. Our breaths mingle, the forbidden line blurring, but a crash outside. A car alarm breaks the spell. Ethan checks the security feed, his face grim. "Someone's tampering with my truck," he says, grabbing his phone. A note slides under the door. "Back off or she pays." My blood runs cold. The syndicate's closing in. Ethan calls Deputy Nate Riley, a trusted cop, who arrives to secure the scene. Mia texts, her message frantic. Asterisk, my laptop was hacked. "They're on to us." Asterisk, Ethan's hand finds mine, his grip a vow. In my journal I write. Asterisk, Ethan's touch is my refuge, but the truth could break us. Mia's in danger, and the syndicate's watching, the snow falls. And I feel his warmth, the threat tightening. What would you risk, reader, when love and danger dance under the winter stars? The snow falls steadily over Aspen Vale, Colorado, blanketing the town in a deceptive calm that mirrors the storm brewing in my heart. Last night at his lodge, his confession: "You're my weakness," and our near kiss ignited a fire I can't extinguish, but the whistleblower's email linking his account to embezzled charity funds, Mia Torres's warning of a bugged office, and a threatening note, "back off or she pays," have me questioning his truth. As I stand in my apartment, the fairy lights outside twinkling, Mia's hacked laptop and the syndicate's shadow weigh heavy, pulling me between love and suspicion. Mia meets me at Frosted Pine Cafe. Its cozy interior scented with peppermint mocha and cedar. Her brown eyes are shadowed, her dark hair tucked under a beanie. "I dug deeper," she whispers, sliding a USB drive across the table. The offshore account ties to a syndicate called Winter Vipers, and Ethan's account was used for transfers, but someone else initiated them. My heart lurches. Ethan's claim that he's being framed feels true, but the evidence stings. He says he's investigating. I say, my voice unsteady, the memory of his cedar cologne and steady hands haunting me. Mia's gaze narrows. Then why's his account active? "My car was followed last night. They're closing in." Her words chill me, the syndicate's reach suffocating. "We need to confront him," I say, my resolve hardening, but Mia grabs my wrist. "Not yet. If Winter Vipers are involved, it's more than fraud. Think money laundering, maybe worse." Her warning echoes the threatening text I received, and I nod, my mind racing. Ethan calls, his voice low and urgent. "Harper, meet me at the resort's conference room. I have proof." Against Mia's caution, I go, drawn to him like snow to the mountains, the winter air biting as I drive through Aspen Vale's icy streets. The resort's conference room glows with soft lighting, its windows framing the snowy peaks. Ethan is waiting, his suit jacket off, his shirt sleeves rolled up, revealing forearms that make my pulse quicken. "You're scared," he says, stepping close, his gray eyes searching mine. "I can feel it." His hand brushes my arm, sparking heat through my sweater, and I want to melt into him, but the USB drive in my pocket feels like a betrayal. "I found evidence," he says, showing me a tablet with emails, transfers initiated by his CFO, Victor Kane, using Ethan's account. "Victor's framing me, Harper. He's working with someone bigger." The air between us crackles, his nearness overwhelming. "Why didn't you tell me sooner?" I ask, my voice soft, the space between us shrinking. His eyes darken, raw with vulnerability. "Because I'm falling for you, and I couldn't risk you getting hurt." His confession shakes me, and I lean closer, our lips inches apart, the memory of our near kiss flooding back. His breath, the fire's glow. "Ethan," I whisper, my heart pounding, "this could ruin us." He nods, his hand cupping my cheek, his thumb tracing my jaw. "Or save us," he murmurs, and the tension builds, our breaths mingling. A crash outside startles us, a brick through the window, a note tied to it. "Stop now or she's next." Ethan shields me, his body tense, and calls Deputy Nate Riley, who arrives to collect the note. Mia texts, her message frantic. My apartment was trashed. Thereafter the drive. My blood runs cold, the syndicate's closing in. Ethan's hand finds mine, his grip a vow. "I won't let them touch you," he says, his voice fierce, but doubt lingers. Can I trust him fully? Nate confirms the note matches the Viper's pattern, and Mia arrives, her face pale. "I found a name in the emails. Snow King," she says. "Victor's not the top. Someone else is pulling the strings." Back at my apartment, Mia stays, her presence calming. "You love him, don't you?" she asks, her eyes soft. I nod, tears falling. "But I'm scared he's not who I think." She hugs me, her warmth a lifeline. In my journal I write, Ethan's touch is my sanctuary, but the Viper's shadow grows. Mia's risking everything and the truth is close, but so is danger. Asterisk the snow falls, and I feel his heartbeat, the threat tightening around us. What would you do, reader, when love and lies collide in the winter's chill? The winter night cloaks Aspen Vale, Colorado, in a hush of snow, the mountains standing guard over a town rife with secrets. Last night his confession, "I'm falling for you," and our near kiss in the conference room seared through my defenses, but the whistleblower's email tying his account to embezzled charity funds, Mia Torres's warning of a trashed apartment, and a threatening note, asterisk stop now or she's next asterisk, have me teetering between love and doubt. Mia's discovery of a syndicate called Winter Vipers and a mysterious Snow King behind Victor Kane's schemes deepens the danger. As I stand in my apartment, Ethan's cedar scent lingering, Mia's USB drive heavy in my pocket, I'm caught in a storm of desire and betrayal. Mia meets me at a secluded chalet outside Aspen Vale, its wooden walls warmed by a crackling fire, the snow outside a silent witness. Her brown eyes are fierce, her dark hair damp from the storm. "I cracked more emails," she says, her voice low, showing me a laptop screen. The Snow King is tied to the resort's board, someone with high-level access. My heart races. Ethan's account is implicated, but Mia's data points to Victor's assistant, Lena Hart, funneling funds to the Vipers. Ethan says Victor's framing him. I say, my voice unsteady, the memory of his touch burning. Mia's gaze softens but sharpens. Then why's Lena meeting a Viper contact tonight? I hacked her phone, she's at the old ski lodge. Her words chill me, the syndicate's grip tightening. We need to trap her, I say, my resolve hardening, but Mia grabs my arm. If Lena's working for the Snow King, they'll kill to protect him. My phone was bugged yesterday. Fear grips me, but Ethan texts, his message urgent. Asterisk meet me at the chalet. I have proof. Asterisk against Mia's caution. I trust him, drawn to his warmth like a beacon in the storm. The chalet's firelight casts shadows as Ethan arrives. His coat dusted with snow, his gray eyes stormy. I found Lena's digital trail, he says, showing me a USB drive with forged emails using his account. She's been selling secrets to the Vipers. His nearness overwhelms me. His hand grazing my wrist, sparking heat through my sweater. Why keep this from me? I ask, my voice soft, the space between us shrinking. His eyes lock onto mine, raw with vulnerability. Because I love you, Harper, and I couldn't risk losing you. His confession shakes me, and I lean closer, our breaths mingling, the memory of our near kiss flooding back. His lips, the fire's glow. Ethan, I whisper, my heart pounding. This could destroy us. He nods, his hand cupping my face, his thumb tracing my cheek. Or make us stronger, he murmurs, and the tension builds, our lips inches apart. A thud outside snaps us apart. A shadow moves past the window, a figure in a dark coat. Ethan grabs a flashlight, his body shielding mine, and we step onto the porch, the snow crunching underfoot. A note is pinned to the door. You're too close, Harper, my blood runs cold, and Mia's gasp echoes my fear. Ethan calls Deputy Nate Riley, who confirms the note matches the Viper's threats. Mia texts, her voice shaking. Asterisk my email was hacked. They know we're here. Asterisk Ethan's arm tightens around me. His voice fierce. I won't let them hurt you. We retreat inside. The fire's warmth a contrast to the chill of danger. And Mia arrives, her face pale but determined. Lena's meeting is at midnight, she says. We can catch her. We plan with Nate, setting a sting at the old ski lodge, its abandoned lifts looming under the moon. Ethan insists on coming, his hand in mine, a vow in his grip, but doubt lingers. Can I trust him fully? Mia's eyes meet mine, her loyalty grounding me. You're braver than you know, she says, and I cling to her words, the Viper's shadow closing in. In my journal I write, asterisk Ethan's love is my strength, but the Snow King's reach grows. Mia's risking everything and the truth is near, but so is danger. Asterisk the snow falls, and I feel his heartbeat, the threat tightening around us. What would you fight for, reader, when love is the only light in a winter storm? Aspen Vale, Colorado, awakens under a winter dawn, the snow-draped mountains glowing with a promise of hope, but my heart still races from the shadows of last night. Our near kiss in the chalet. His vow to protect me amidst a threatening note. Asterisk, you're too close, Harper asterisk. Bound us tighter, but Mia Torres's discovery of a syndicate called Winter Vipers, led by the elusive Snow King, and Lena Hart's forged emails framing Ethan have pushed us to the edge. As I stand in the chalet, Ethan's cedar scent grounding me, Mia's USB drive heavy in my hand, I know today will decide if our love can outshine the lies. Mia arrives, her brown eyes fierce, clutching a new flash drive. I traced the Snow King, she says, her dark hair catching the sunlight. It's Marcus Vale, the resort's chairman, orchestrating the fraud with Lena. My heart lurches. Marcus, Ethan's mentor and the town's patriarch, a traitor? Ethan's jaw tightens, his gray eyes stormy. He's been using my resort to launder Viper money, he says. His hand finding mine, the touch igniting a fire. We're ending this, Harper. His resolve mirrors mine, and I nod, our fingers entwined, a vow in the quiet. Mia's courage bolsters us. We've got a plan, she says. But it's dangerous. Deputy Nate Riley sets up a sting at the Vale Resort's Christmas Gala, where chandeliers glitter and deception festers. I wear a wire under my emerald gown, my pulse pounding as Ethan, in a tailored tux, poses as my date. His hand on my lower back sparking heat through the silk. Marcus greets us, his smile slick, unaware of the trap. Enjoy the gala, Harper, he says, his eyes cold, chilling me. Mia, posing as a bartender, signals. Marcus is meeting a Viper contact in the resort's wine cellar. Ethan's grip tightens, his voice low. Stay close, love. The word, love stirs memories of our near kiss. His breath a promise in the firelight, and I cling to his strength. We follow Marcus to the cellar, the air heavy with oak and betrayal. He's with a man in a dark suit, Viper leader Diego Cruz. His voice cold as he counts cash. The planner's a problem, Marcus says, and my heart stops. They mean me. Ethan signals Nate, and I activate the wire, capturing Marcus's confession. Winter Vipers own the resort. Cole's just a pawn. Diego draws a gun, but Mia drops a bottle, the crash echoing, giving Nate's team the cue to storm in. Sirens blare, cuffing Marcus and Diego, but Lena lunges from the shadows, a knife flashing. Ethan shields me, taking a shallow cut, his blood staining his shirt. I rush to him, my hands trembling as I press a cloth to his wound. I'm fine, he murmurs, his eyes fierce with love, and I kiss him, deep and desperate, the world fading to his warmth. Mia's arms wrap around us, her tears mixing with mine. You did it, Harper, she says, her loyalty binding us like family. Nate secures a ledger from Diego's bag, detailing the Viper's network, enough to dismantle them. Back at Ethan's lodge, the truth unravels. Marcus used Lena to forge Ethan's account, laundering millions through fake vendors. The resort is cleared, the charity fund restored, and my debts are paid with Ethan's help, freeing my future. Weeks later, Aspen Vale sparkles with holiday lights, the Viper's gone. Mia starts a security firm, her bravery inspiring the town. Ethan and I grow closer, our nights filled with quiet dances and stolen kisses. At the gala's after-party, he pulls me onto the dance floor, his tux against my skin, his voice raw. I love you, Harper, he says, kneeling, a ring glinting under the lights. Marry me. Tears fall as I say yes, our kiss a vow under the stars. A final twist arrives, a note in my purse. You won, but I'm watching. Nate traces it to a Viper remnant, already caught, easing my fear. Mia toasts. To Harper, who lit the darkness. I raise my glass, Ethan's hand in mine, and add, to Aspen Vale, where love shines brightest. As we dance, a call from my estranged sister promises a reunion, tying my heart to home. What would you chase, reader, when love lights the darkest snowfall?